this all the time, drug-sniffing dogs. But now police departments are training some dogs to sniff out something else, something bad guys are particularly good at hiding. Our own national investigative correspondent, Jeff Rossen, is here to tell us more. Jeff?
Yeah, it turns out dogs can sniff out electronics. I mean, whoever knew, right? We've heard about the drugs, but they can sniff out electronics from phones, from your phone, to USB drives, to thumb drives, to hard drives. And I was lucky enough to see one of the most famous dogs in action.
Meet Bear, a playful 2.5-year-old black lab.
That's a good boy.
But he isn't just the family pet, he's also a highly skilled crime fighter who can sniff out electronics. Bear even helping to bring down Subway pitchman Jared Fogle.
The search at Jared's home included bringing in this tactical detection K9.
He found electronics in there, devices crime scene detectives originally missed. Fogle pled guilty to child porn charges, and he's now in prison.
How does this work?
Well, electronic devices emit a chemical signature or an odor.
So even when my personal laptop, for example, is off, you're saying it's still emitting an odor?
Yes, it is.
So if I hid stuff inside this house, my laptop, my iPhone, he'll find it?
Absolutely.
Okay, we're inside the house now, all by ourselves, and we're gonna try this out. I have a pile of electronic equipment here, including my personal laptop. This is my personal iPhone. We have a hard drive here, an iPad, couple of SD cards, you'd find this in your camera at home, and also a thumb drive. So let's start hiding things. We'll start here in the dining room. I'm gonna pick the rug up right here and put this card down right there. Let's run up the stairs here. I'm thinking we take this thumb drive and put it right under this couch cushion. And I think we'll take this hard drive in the wall unit. How about right here, underneath all these games?
Let's go to work.
Right away, Bear starts sniffing.
Show me.
He lays down the signal he's found something, and then he goes right for it.
So he's just found an SD card hidden underneath a carpet.
Now Bear is bolting upstairs.
Seek.
He checks around the sofa, shoving his nose under the cushion, wagging his tail. A hit.
Wedged underneath the armrest was a thumb drive.
In the laundry room, Bear quickly uncovers my laptop. And now he's running to the bedroom where I hid even more.
Show me.
Incredibly, he finds this SD card I hid inside the piano.
Seek.
Then finds an iPad in the laundry basket.
Good boy.
But there's still one item left.
So it looks like wedged between the books here is a cell phone.
All my electronics now in police custody. If I was a real suspect, I'd be busted.
Wow. And now we've got a special guest with us. This is the dog that pioneered this type of search. Labrador Selma is here, along with Connecticut State Troopers Carrie Halligan and George Dupin. Hi, Selma, and hi, George, and hi, Carrie. Hi there.
Hi, Megyn. Nice to see you.
All right, so Selma is a pioneer, as we said, and just show us some of the things, Carrie, that she has found devices in, she and the other dogs who can do this.
Sure. So again, any media device, but you think as you go through, we have most of the investigators remove the common devices, the cell phone, stuff like that, but things you wouldn't suspect, things you wouldn't think of. Ladies' rooms, all these are audio and video devices.
Oh.
Key fob, including this one, which looks like our cigarette lighter. And
Audio and video, so like in the ladies' room, somebody was using in the coat hanger to videotape people?
One of our, the dogs we trained up in Anchorage was capable of finding this, so yeah, it's scary.
So people hide these devices in sneaky places, and you use the use of the dogs to snuff out like child pornographers, because they obviously they don't just leave it on their cell phone.
Exactly. So when we go into a search warrant where we're looking for electronic evidence, oftentimes these people are trying to hide the contraband that's on these devices. So they'll take extra steps to make sure that people can't find it. And that's where the dogs come in. We're really looking for those items that are hidden or concealed, or in this case, they're concealed or disguised.
And now we're going to put Selma to the test. I think this is going to be very impressive because I can't even get my dog to pee outside of the apartment. But Selma is going to find the electronic devices, we hope, that have been planted. We've asked our audience members to remove their normal, iPhones and so on.
No one knows what to do without their phones.
No, I know.
Like, they're actually talking to each other.
Exactly.
Nice, yeah.
So George is Selma's handler, right? And Carrie is her trainer. Correct. And so we're gonna let Selma go off on the test and try to find out which audience members. Oh, she wants a little rest first.
Chill, Selma.
She's waiting.
You can take her on her walk and see what we find.
Hey, let's go to work.
And Carrie, as she goes, how do you train her? How do you train her to figure it out?
She's actually trained off of Pavlovian theory. So we had a chemist, Jack Hubble, who isolated a compound that she's actually imprinted on.
Oh, she sat.
We associate, we associate a smell with an odor.
What does that mean?
Now he's going to double check to make sure it's not there. He's going to ask her to show me. She's going to show him again. He can actually go and collect that piece of evidence now.
It's hidden under the.
Is it there? She got it! Yes! Good dog!
So she also has a passive alert. So that means when she finds something, she simply sits quietly. She doesn't bite it, scratch it, touch it, because we don't want to destroy any of the evidence you could possibly obtain. So she'll just passively sit to, especially if it's a small area or crack, we can get it what's called a show me.
Oh, she's sitting. She's sitting.
What did they just get?
Show me.
He's going to double check to make sure he's got the right area, and then he can collect the evidence.
Yes?
George, what is it? What is it?
Got a little micro SD.
Yes!
An SD card.
She's got it! She's amazing. This dog just found this.
That's incredible.
Oh, now she's searching our living room. She's searching our living room for contraband.
They actually, two of our instructors spent a year training her, Mark Linhart and Mike Reel.
She found something.
But
What do you have her smell like a chemical?
The actual chemical compound is she's a word food. Chemical compound food. So Pavlovian theory, ringing the bell.
And then she gets it.
She'll actually start to drool as soon as she smells a lice.
She got it! That dog is a genius. How many of these searches does she do every week?
So she's probably anywhere between 4 to 10 searches a week. She's done hundreds in her career so far. They've been teamed together for almost 5 years now, and they're just an excellent team together.
How many Selmas are there?
We have trained 8. I'm not sure nationally throughout the world, but we were the first to do it as a police agency.
About a dozen across the country, that's it.
Just a dozen across the country, and we need a dozen more. And it was Bear, a dog just like Selma, that helped catch Jared. Remember Jared from the
Subway
Subway,
guy.
right?
Yeah.
But that's incredible because they hide and they don't want it to be caught. And how long would it take a human being to do this kind of a search versus
To search
Selma?
an entire house top to bottom could take days, where they can take it down to a couple hours.
It's incredible.
By the way, I want to point out, Selma did find every device, I'm being told. Every single
Yeah, we only had 3. Yes, and thanks to both of you. Thank you too, Jeff. It's incredible. That's amazing.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.